Hey, be a squid and subscribe to my mediocrity. How's it going, my squids? Today we're going to be doing the Jump Force actual review, and this game is just... Oh, dude, this game is an absolute pile of ass right now. I mean, I say that as if I was expecting anything else, but, like, I just can't even begin to be like, yo, this is... Like, I want to try and be positive. I want to try and be like, yo, this game is cool and whatnot, but I gotta be straight here, alright? I literally have only bought this game because of Dio and JoJo. If these two characters were not in this game, I'm 100% serious when I say this, I would not have bought this game. As of right now, this game is nothing but a pile of ass. It's a mess, an absolute mess. It has got server issues. You just right now, as I was trying to play through the story mode with what even is there of a story mode. I mean, honestly, this is the second day I'm playing, and I am still going through tutorials for some reason. But I can't even play right now because the servers they're just like, hey, guess what? Game crash, game crash. It's freezing up, then game crash. So that's great. I love that shit. Listen, I really just hate to be the guy to be like, yo, this is one of the worst games of 2019, but this is a #1 contender for that spot. I'm not even lying. This game makes no sense. How are you gonna, from right out the gate, you open up the game, you're pulling it up, you're like, oh dude, I get to, pull up the characters and get to just, play on my own time. Nope, you gotta watch a full-on half-an-hour cutscene while trying to get into the game. Forces you to go through a tutorial. You don't even play the tutorial. You press the start button, you press end tutorial where you just want to quit, and so that way you can go to the main menu, and then you're met with, oh hey, there's a hub world that you gotta get to, so you have to sit through another 10-15 minutes of cutscenes in order to just get there. And it's not even that these cutscenes are like good or anything. Like, they're terrible. They are absolutely terrible. They do nothing, and I mean literally nothing, to get you hyped or involved to even care. All it is just like 15 minutes of Frieza just being Frieza and destroying a city. I mean, oh geez, haven't seen that before. I can't skip I'm pressing all the buttons. Can't skip. Literally can't skip. Like, dog, why can't I skip this? This is some bullshit. Why the fuck can I hate my life. This is... Still can't skip. It still can't. Literally, I can't. I still have... Why? Really? Please let me skip this. Please. No? Okay. Then Goku shows up and is like, Frieza! It's just like, what are you... Like, what is that? Like, what even? And then, like, Trunks shows up, and then you start to make your character, which the character customization, I will say, pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I was very, very happy to see the different hairstyles. I was very happy to see some originality in there, and I at least, because, like, there's a lot of, like, hairstyles in there that actually have nothing to do with the actual cast that is within this. There's, like, out of 40 characters, there were some hairstyles in there that were from other shows and whatnot that actually had nothing to do with the cast. So I'm glad that there's at least something in there that we can differentiate from the actual characters within the game. So that's nice. But aside from that little plus, again, after you create your character, you're just going into a tutorial, and even if you skip the tutorial, you still have to sit through the cutscenes, and again, boring. Absolutely boring. Don't care. Want to skip. Want to play the game. I just want to play Dio. I just want to play JoJo. I just want to punch my way to victory. And nope, can't do that. 20-30 minutes later, and you're still doing this. And then when you finally get the sweet embrace of the hub world that you really just didn't ask for, you're like, okay, I can finally play all my characters. And then you go over to the offline battle section. You go down to training just so you can see the whole cast. And then you're like, huh? Where's the cast? Where's it at? What happened? What the fuck? Why don't I have everybody? And then you take to Google, and then you can't find a single damn thing about it because the game just came out. So you're just sitting there trying to figure out, what the fuck am I supposed to do to get the cast out? So then you finally just cave and are like, fine, I'll play the story mode. And then you start the story right in the hub world. You gotta just run everywhere. The director douchebag just tells you, hey, go talk to all the team leaders and then come talk to me. So you do that. You talk to team A, team B, team C. Spoiler alert, they have one word of dialogue, and then that's it. That's pretty much it. They say maybe 2 sentences, and then that counts. Then after you talk to all 3 of them, you go talk to the director guy, which, by the way, is across the whole other side of the map, and you're just sitting there running back and forth. You talk to him, and then the game crashes, and you're like, well, that's about right. Then once you load the game back up and then re-talk to the guy again, then he's like, okay, pick your team. Then you obviously pick the One Piece crew, because let's be real, out of all 3 of them, One Piece is probably cooler, because it's either be a guy that can destroy planets, be a guy that's, you know, only main real power is to a fox, and without it he'd probably be pretty useless. And then the other one is the guy that eats fruit and becomes a stretchy man, but at least he's a pirate, so that's a lot cooler. So there you go. So once you're on a team, then you're like, oh yes, I can finally play the game. You go back over to the offline section, and then you have all the characters. Yes, sweet embrace. It's so good. I see everything. You play for a while, and then you're like, okay, I want to get some new clothes for my character. So then you go to start the missions. You click on the missions tab, and then you're like, key missions. We should probably do that. And then you realize, oh, it's not highlighted. How come I can't? Why can't I play the missions? I thought this is the time. So then having to go all the way across the map again to go talk to the director guy to figure out what the hell's going on. He's like, hey, you gotta start doing stuff. And then you're like, okay, finally, I got a key mission. And then it's like, hey, it's a tutorial. Ah, yes, a tutorial again. Yeah. And it's not like I'm really just hating on the fact that there's a tutorial in the game. It's just the simple fact that you think I'm a genuine idiot or something. Like, let me ask you, why the fuck do I need to know? Why is there an entire dedicated tutorial to pressing the LT button for swapping characters? That should just be like, hey, you can do that in the loading screen. It's like, why is there an entire dedicated tutorial to something like that? The tutorial is just press LT to switch characters. Why? I'm fine with the whole little tutorial on just mash the X button, mash the Y button, use all your special abilities. Fine. Maybe there's somebody out there that genuinely can't figure that out, but fine, I'll let it slide, okay? It's whatever. But really, you have an entire section of the tutorial just dedicated to swapping characters. I just don't understand you. And why is that the first key mission? Why is that the first mission? What the fuck? My first mission should actually be a real mission, not a tutorial. I don't understand. And I mean, I guess with that out of the way, 8 minutes of just straight bitching. I know, I'm sorry, but that's what it is. It's so bad. The story is uninteresting. The fact that the hub world is even a thing is upsetting, because now I'm just running back and forth just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I guess we can just move past this garbage in order to talk about the mechanics, which I will say it's fun. It's fun, you know? You just mash the X button and you do stuff. You mash the Y button, you do stuff. You press RT, X, Y, B, or A, and you do supers. You know, that's cool. That's probably the best part about this game, is the fact that it's so simple that you can just forehead the controller and you're good. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything in depth, because let's be honest, every game that is like this pretty much has the same mechanics. Just mash one button and win the victory. Just do it. And as for the online, I gotta be completely honest, I'm not even gonna talk about it, because I haven't been able to actually play it. Like, I've been just lagging out all day, and the matches that I have gotten into, either I'm winning and then the person just disconnects from the damn game, or I can't even tell if they're disconnecting or if it's just lag. I don't know. It just seems like it's such of a mess of an experience right now that the multiplayer isn't even worth to be a selling point. And even if it was working, I doubt you guys are gonna care about the online. Like, only the real dedicated players are gonna give a shit about the multiplayer, because this game is not a fighting game. I'm not gonna sit here and classify it as a fighting game. It's genuinely just something that is a subgenre of a fighting game. Like, it just doesn't work. These games tend to have broken mechanics, broken characters, and there's never anything balancing it to at least a degree where it's even remotely plausible. It's just a mess. That's just the key thing here, is just a pile of a mess. That's what it is. And then going back a little bit further in history, I had remembered that somebody had said that J-Stars at least had a multiplayer where you could actually have tag team battles. So like, me and a buddy of mine could play the game together, and he could be on my team, and we could just tag out, and he plays, and then I'm sitting on the sideline, and he tags me in, and we could do stuff like that. This game apparently removed that. Why would you remove one of the best features that I've never experienced but sounds extremely amazing? Why would you do that? And just aside from that small detail, I would also like to point out, why is it a tag fighting game? Like, why is it a team fighting game when there's only one health bar? Like, I don't understand why you would make it that way when there's only one health bar. Like, if that's the case, it should be an option to have a team. It shouldn't be the main thing here. It should just be, okay, you can have single play or you can have team. Why force a team? Because I gotta be honest with you, I don't care for about 65% of the cast. The entire One Piece cast, don't care. I don't care how much of a fan I am of the show. I don't care. In terms of playing them, I don't care about Stretch Armstrong. Not my kind of thing. I don't care about the perv that just wants to see naked chicks all the time. I mean, granted, I resonate with that very hardcore, but don't care. I mean, Zoro, alright, I kind of care about him, but that's kind of it. Don't care about the Dragon Ball characters. And I'm just saying that again because I've owned so many of their games. If I wanted to play a Dragon Ball character, I'll just play Dragon Ball FighterZ or Xenoverse, where I have my own cool character. And then same thing, Naruto, don't care. Have so many Naruto games. If I wanted to just play a Naruto character that's been overdone multiple times, I would just go and play a game where I can have my own custom one. Like, I just don't see the necessity of just playing those characters. And then there's some of the other characters that are pretty cool. Like, I like the fact that some of the characters from Saint Seiya are there. Love that. I wasn't expecting that, to be completely honest, but that's pretty dope. And I also like the fact that there's characters from Yu Yu Hakusho, Toguro, Yusuke, despite them being literally like the only characters. I mean, at least I'm glad they're there. And then we've also got JoJo, Dio, of course, probably one of the main selling points of the game, and I gotta be honest, that's most of the people that are probably buying the game is for them. I mean, I'm probably just talking to my ass at that point, but like, that's the reason I bought it, so, you know, hey, it is what it is. Like, there's just so many details about this game where I'm just genuinely confused as to why they made the decisions that they did. They could have just made it single fight with the option to have tag battles. I mean, they've literally done that in Naruto. Why would you not do that? I mean, yes, this game resembles more of Xenoverse than anything, but the fact of the matter is, you've done it. Why didn't you just do it again? Why didn't you just add some of the best features from your other games to this one instead of just trying to create an original mess? I don't understand. I don't get you. I'm trying really hard to understand what your goal was with this, because so far the only thing you have achieved to do is just inspire a refund out of me, and I won't do it because out of respect for JoJo and Dio, I can't refund the game. So that it is what it is. I'm done. All right, boys. Thank you for watching. Dislike bars right there because I just ripped this game apart. Bye-bye. I'm done.